larger luggage. If your bag has a yellow tag or you've got any glass bottles, these need to go under the seat in front of you to keep them safe. Also, please make sure the aisle and exit areas are nice. Jet2.com and Jet2Holidays flight to Rhodes. You'll be happy to hear that it's nearly time for takeoff, so please find your seat as quickly as you can and we'll get going. Please put all small, loose items under the seat in front, so there's enough space in the overhead lockers for larger luggage. If your bag has a yellow tag, or you've got any glass bottles, these need to go under the seat in front of you to keep them safe. Also, please make sure the aisle and exit areas are nice and clear. If you need a hand, our cabin crew are more than happy to help, so get comfy and have a lovely flight. Jet2.com and Jet2Holidays.
We're nearly ready for takeoff, but first, please make sure your mobile phones, tablets and other electronic devices are in flight mode, fully switched off and safely put away in your hand luggage.
This is because you're not allowed to use them until after takeoff. When the seatbelt signs are switched off, you can use your devices again as long as they stay in flight mode, as you cannot send texts, make calls or access the internet while you're on board.
If your device becomes damaged or hot, produces smoke, is lost or falls into the seat or aircraft, you need to tell us immediately.
Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not allowed. For your safety, please follow all instructions and cabin safety signage. We'd also just like to tell you about our friendly on-board together policy. We've created it to protect you and our cabin crew from any unfortunate antisocial behaviour. That way, we can make sure everyone on board today has a great flight.
As part of this, please remember that you can only drink alcohol that's served by our cabin crew. If you bought alcohol in the terminal, you cannot drink this on board. We want all our customers to enjoy being on board together. Please now make sure any hand luggage is safely put away and your seatbelt is fastened ahead of takeoff.
Have a lovely flight.
Welcome on board this Jet2 flight down to Rhodes. My name is Captain Janet Smith. Company me in the flight deck, got First Officer Tom Bennett, and looking after you in the cabin is Nicola, Dana, Kira and Matthew. Bad news, unfortunately, we do have an air traffic control slot this morning, which means it's going to be about 30 minutes at least before ATC will allow us to start our engines. They are requesting that we do what's called push and park, where they're actually going to tow us to another stand where we face outwards, so it makes our departure much quicker once they eventually allow us to go. So you will feel the aircraft move, and then we'll park up, we'll turn the seatbelts off and allow you to walk round until we are ready to go again. So for now, please keep your seatbelts fastened until we let you know that it's safe to move around. Flight time today is going to be 3 hours and 58 minutes, reaching a cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Once we start moving, cabin crew will show you a safety demonstration, so we do ask that you give this your full attention, and when you're seated, please keep your seatbelts fastened for your own safety. As I say, I'll come back to you with more information shortly, but for now, welcome on board. Okay, ATC have changed their mind, so they want us just to stay put here for now. It's going to be another 30 minutes before they allow us to actually start pushing back and taxiing out to the runway. So I'm just going to allow you guys to get up and use the rest facilities if you need to. And I'll turn the seatbelt signs off for now. Once the seatbelt signs come back on, please return to your seats immediately, as we will be starting to push back. So as I say, about 30 minutes. Pushing back in the next few minutes, I'll put the seatbelt signs back on, so if any of you are up, you can return to your seats, that would be much appreciated. We'll finally get you on your way. Thank you very much for your patience.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic, cross-check and report please. gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got a great flight lined up for you today. But first, here are the safety procedures for our Boeing 737-800. It's very important, so please remove any headphones and listen carefully.
In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find a safety instruction card.
It has all sorts of safety information, with info on emergency doors and escape routes, oxygen masks, how to use the life jackets, the brace position and more.
And there's even more safety info in Jet2, our in-flight magazine.
This plane has 8 emergency exits. These are clearly marked and we're pointing them out to you now. There are 2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 4 overwing exits in the centre, and 2 doors at the front.
To help you find your way to the exits when there is reduced lighting and visibility, we have additional lighting in the ceiling and in the aisle along the floor. Take a look for your nearest exits now, bearing in mind that they may be behind you.
If you need to leave the plane quickly, take off your shoes or anything else that may damage the slide. Leave all luggage behind and go to your nearest usable exit.
If there's a change in cabin pressure, masks like these will appear from the panel above your head. As soon as you see it, pull down to start the flow of oxygen. Breathe normally as you put it over your mouth and nose, and adjust to fit. Make sure you put your own mask on first before helping anyone else. The bag on the mask may not inflate, but rest assured that oxygen will still be flowing.
A life jacket is located under your seat. When told by the cabin crew, remove it from its bag by pulling the tab and pull it over your head. Put the strap around your waist, fasten at the front as we're showing you, and tighten by pulling the tab.
Once you're outside the plane, inflate the life jacket by pulling down on this red toggle. If you need to inflate it more, blow into this tube. There's also a light and a whistle to help you attract attention.
It's time to fasten your seatbelt. Simply press the 2 metal ends of your seatbelt together until they click. Then pull the strap to adjust so it's tight and low around your waist. To release your seatbelt, simply lift the metal cover. To prepare for takeoff, please make sure your seatbelt is fastened with your tray table and cup holder folded away, your armrests down and your window blinds fully open.
Please also make sure any bags or loose items are safely put under the seat in front of you, and keep all electronic devices fully switched off and safely put away until the seatbelt signs have been turned off.
Thanks for listening and have a lovely flight.
Please stay seated for a little longer.
Once the seatbelt signs have been turned off, feel free to move around, but please buckle up when you're in your seat.
You'll also be able to use any electronic devices you have with you, so long as they stay in flight mode. Please be careful when opening overhead lockers, as things might have moved around.
And don't forget, smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not allowed in any part of the plane, including the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors.
Our cabin crew are busy preparing our award-winning in-flight service. Have a look at our tasty menu and Jet2 shop brochure to see what's on offer, and we'll be with you soon.
Like any good host, we have lots of great food and drink to share with you. Take a look at our in-flight menu to decide what you fancy. You'll find a delicious range of fresh sandwiches, toasties and snacks, as well as our selection of sweets and chocolate. You are on holiday after all, and we have some great money-saving deals inside the menu today. Grab some Pringles for just £1 when you buy one of our tasty sandwiches or toasties. You can also enjoy a half-price sweet treat. You buy a Starbucks coffee, tempe tea or hot chocolate.
If you pick a hot drink, remember to use the lid with you as well as the cup holder, just to be on the safe side.
As part of our on-board together policy, alcohol will only be available from 8 AM. Please remember that you cannot drink any alcohol you have brought on board with you.
So have a look, take some time out to relax, and enjoy our in-flight service.
A nice day down there. So we're still cruising along 37,000 feet, sharply to begin out and down into Rhodes. The flight computer is estimating we'll be touching down on the ground at approximately 10 to the hour, so we're about 30 minutes at night time. Obviously, please say folks, thank you very much for choosing to fly with Jet2Holidays. I do hope you all. Fasten your seatbelt tight and low around your waist, fold away your tray table cup holder and put your armrest down. Please fully switch off all electronic devices and put them away until the seatbelt signs have been turned off after landing.
Finally, have another look at the safety instruction card, then put it at the front of your seat pocket. If we tell you to leave the aircraft quickly, please remember to leave all luggage behind.
We really appreciate your help to keep things nice and tidy, so please check your seat pocket and floor for any newspapers, cups, bottles and wrappers, and hand them to our cabin crew when they come round to clear up.
Right, all that's left to do is sit back and relax. We'll be landing soon.
I think we're going to go in on the Rhodes town edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're sure you can't wait to enjoy your holiday, but don't stand up just yet.
Rather than standing and waiting, please stay seated and buckle up until we switch the seatbelt signs off.
Please leave your phone in your bags or pockets. You can switch it on when we open the plane doors. And just to let you know, you're not allowed to smoke or vape on the journey to the terminal, or in the terminal itself.
Before you go, please make sure you've got everything with you. And take care when you open the overhead lockers, as some things may have moved during the flight. As you leave us, please take care as there will be a gap between the plane and the steps or air bridge. If you're travelling with children, please hold their hand. Remember, as the saying goes, mind the gap.
Our friendly team will take you into the terminal. They'll also be happy to help you in the baggage reclaim area.
And if you're on a Jet2 holiday, our customer helpers will be ready and waiting for you in the terminal. You can't miss them, as they're wearing our famous red uniform and of course a big welcoming smile. Thanks for flying with us today, and from all of us,
Have a lovely holiday!
Right. It's up there. It's up there. It's up there. It's up there. Slowly.